Is Demi Lovato too hot for magazine racks? Or is her rack too hot for magazine racks? That's the question people are asking. Demi Lovato was on the cover of Cosmopolitan magazine wearing, and we'll show the picture, wearing, what is that called? A romper?
I don't think that's a romper.
She's wearing a little outfit.
There's side boob happening.
There is side boob happening on the cover of Cosmopolitan magazine, and a group called the National Center on Sexual Exploitation is up in arms. They have a Cosmo Harms Minors campaign, and they brought it to the attention of people who sell this at family stores like Rite Aid and Food Lion. Which is insensitive given that Cecil was shot. They will now put a cover over the magazine. Demi Lovato responds saying there is nothing wrong with embracing her sexuality. She says, I think what's more important is showing that there's nothing wrong with embracing their bodies and sexuality. I'm confident in my own skin and a proud Cosmopolitan cover girl. She says she's worked real hard. Hashtag sorry, I'm not sorry. So what are your thoughts? 5 words or less.
Censorship has blown its cover.
Nice!
Oh, I'm following up that with, God damn it. Cosmo is bro tip for women.
Demi gave me a semi. You know?
Awesome.
And I just came up with that. I'm not even kidding.
That was good.
We know that on the cover it says like raunchy, sexy sex tips. But that's like on the cover, you have to go search through it. This one literally just says hot date night. She triumphs over the bullshit, and then the bullshit is bleeped out.
What's funny is it's not like a regular, you know, when you go to a magazine stand, if you guys know what that is, there's like magazines that are paper, that are written on paper with ink. And anyway, that's for the younger audience. So when you go to a magazine stand, like all 3 of them that are left in Los Angeles, they have porn magazines that are covered up fully. The Cosmo magazines are actually going to have a U-shaped cover just for the article titles, because the article titles are too salacious, according to the Sexual Exploitation Society or whatever.
Yeah,
which sounds like they just sit around and look for things to be angry at, in my opinion.
Victoria Hurst of the National Center on Sexual Exploitation she publicly called Cosmopolitan a sex rag.
Oh my God.
Now, and if it was a literal sex rag, that would be disgusting. Any rag used in or around sex, that gets gross. Cosmopolitan is just like kind of smutty, a little bit.
Right. I mean, look, the articles that are written in magazines like this are ridiculous and they're not to be taken seriously. But when you start, you know, policing stuff like this, it's a slippery slope. I mean, it reminds me of my runs throughout West Hollywood, and there are billboards everywhere for 138 water, which I still have no idea what it is. Is it actually water?
Yeah, it's like just like a chick, right? It'll always be like a hot chick.
Always a hot chick who's wearing lingerie, and she's always like,
just like that.
Do you want this water?
And I'm like, wait, is this water? Like, okay, so is this organization going to go after the billboards and the magazines? And like, just relax. Here's the thing. Leave it up to parents to have conversations with their kids about things like sex, beauty standards, things like that. I feel like we don't put enough emphasis on parenting. We put all the emphasis on, oh my God, it's sex, let's cover it up, let's cover it up. Yeah. It's making us uncomfortable.
It's weird.
Here's who Cosmo actually harms. Not minors, but men who have to be subjected to the crazy, insane sex tips that their girlfriends read on Cosmo.
You're saying that's the bigger...
That's the bigger harm to society that Cosmo does.
What kind of sex tips are in these magazines?
Great follow-up.
You dress like a Boy Scout, but only from the bottom down, and then you sit on his knee and queef.
Interesting.
Put a cucumber up your man's butt next time you're orally stimulating him or something like that.
Wait, guys don't like that?
Anyhow, what do you guys think about Cosmopolitan? Give us your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you agree with Demi Lovato or these insane parenting organizations that have no faith in people to actually police what their children are reading? Give us your thoughts in the comment section below. I just gave you mine, and we'll see you next time on Pop Triggers.